Amster, your best immigration partner. Dream to fly? Step to Amster.
Hello everyone, this is Jasmine, one of the grammar tutors from Dlschool. Today I will be talking about the part 1 of your speaking, which is introduction. In this portion you will be asked questions like what is your name, where are you living, what are you currently doing, are you studying or are you working, and some specific topics like your hobbies and interests. So the first portion, which is the introduction, basically sets a tone for the rest of your interview, and it helps you to create a positive impression with the examiner, right? So it is very imperative that you get this particular portion right, because if you get scared or you have any sort of tension at this point, it might have an impact on the rest of the interview. So the first thing that you can do is to greet your examiner, maybe a good morning or a good afternoon. This helps you to relieve or ease out the tension which might be present in you as well as the examiner, and help make a positive rapport between you and the examiner, right? Next is, whenever you are stating your name, try to state it confidently instead of saying like, my name is Jasmine. There's a difference if I say it in this way, or my name is Jasmine, right? Try to speak out your name confidently and clearly. That is the first thing, right? Next is, whenever you are talking about the identification, like what are you currently doing, right? Instead of, if the examiner asks you, what are you doing? If you want to say that you are a teacher, instead of saying that I'm teaching, instead of just saying this particular sentence, you can maybe probably say that I'm a teacher. I've been into this profession for the past 10 years. Right? So try to be a little bit more elaborative rather than giving just one word answers, right? Next is, whenever you are providing background information, try to provide some personal information about yourself, like your hometown or your occupation. For example, like I am 28 years old and I come from a small city called Delhi. For example, you can say that I recently graduated with a degree of engineering and I have been working as a software engineer for the past 3 years. So you have provided some sort of personal information, you have kept it concise, yet it is very relevant. Apart from that, what can be done is, for example, if the examiner is asking you questions related to certain topics like hobbies, interests, travel, sports, or anything like that, you can show your interest in that topic. Instead of just answering it because you ought to answer since it's your examination, you can answer it like, I'm quite interested in sports from a very young age. Try to speak it in a manner that you are very interested in this topic, right? Apart from that, if you aren't clear about what the examiner is asking you, you can make a clarification request. For example, if you're uncertain about any part of the question and you need any sort of clarification, you can politely ask the examiner like, could you please clarify if you are asking about my recent travel experience or traveling as general, or traveling in general. If you are confused as to if the examiner is asking your personal experience or traveling as a general concept, you can make a clarification request as well, right? Apart from that, what can be done is try using fluency boosters, because these determine your language proficiency. For example, you can use words like well, or actually, you know, or as a matter of fact. For example, you can say, well, sports is a particular area which I have been interested from my very young age. Or as a matter of fact, I think sports is an area which I would like to excel in the future. You can use certain fluency boosters like that. For example, you can use sentences like, as a matter of fact, I think traveling these days have become very expensive. Or for example, you can say, like, you can use a word like, in my opinion. You can say, in my opinion, I feel yoga is the right way that you can attain a proper mental as well as physical health, right? So always remember, the introduction portion of your IELTS exam should be brief and to the point, right? It's your opportunity to create a strong first impression for the examiner, for your examination, and practicing beforehand with a trained language partner or a teacher can help you feel more at ease during the actual examination. Thank you.
Amster, your best immigration partner. Dream to fly? Step to Amster.